Indianapolis on the road, 1.5 point favorite at the Houston Texans. Listen, man, this is a tough one. And like, I watched that Colts game. They really outplayed the Jags. And they should have won that game outright. Forget about covering.
Yeah.
And so, but that Texans defense was so freaking good. And it's just a couple of adjustments from CJ Stroud. And I don't know that the Colts are good enough to be favorites on the road, and this feels like a huge overreaction.
Yeah, another great Wong teaser line too. You can take Houston up right now to 7.5, put them in a 6 point teaser. If you just want to bet that both these rookies are lost, just take the under. I mean, it's just there's a bunch of bets you can make out of this game and try to find value on. And I look at this Houston team that they're probably being undervalued here. The public is going to like what they saw from the Colts. Chad's nailing it. Like they should have covered that number. If Minshew hadn't come in, they had a first and goal with their 6'6", 250 quarterback. I'm pretty sure they would have scored and covered that number. So I think most people, instead of being burned on betting the Colts last week, the pros will probably come back in on them and the public will join them just because they looked like the better team. Houston did not, that offense did not look like they're really going to be putting up points this year. And so for me and Chad, we got to fade that notion and just be like, that's a really good Ravens defense. That was a rookie's first start on the road, a head coach's first start on the road. Now they're back home in this spot, facing a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach. We got to take the dog. Like, this is one of these Houston ones. I don't feel great about it, Chad, but it's like there's a couple games this week that's just like the Arizona game last week. Like, you got to trust the number and view a team being overrated and just hold your nose and take this number. So, I'll have the under. I'll have Houston teased, and I'll take Houston straight in this number.
But would that be a full size Houston as a dog, or smaller because you're spreading it out and we're still deciding what we think of this team?
Yeah, no, I'm not going huge on this. I just don't know what I have in CJ yet. Like I even trying to make a number on him this week was really tough. Same with Anthony Richardson. Like a lot of good, bad, and ugly. The kid can only throw to one side of the field, apparently. Like if you look at his spray chart, Anthony Richardson, all he does is throw it to one side of the field. Guess who has these spray charts? All these NFL head coaches.
Of
So
course.
if that's what it takes, Houston this week, they're great defensive minds. They'll just take away that side of the field. So that's the thing. I'm going to just play the number because it feels like it's a good number back in this Houston team.